the genius of the Sky, Io Sky, the former Women's World Champion. And last month at the Evolution Premium Live event in Atlanta, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley put on the proverbial barn burner, stealing the show. One of the all-time great matches at Evolution. Rhea Ripley seemed to be finally closing in on beating Io Sky, and Naomi Wade would cash in Money in the Bank.
Well, sometimes in life you just have your kryptonite, and as close as Rhea Ripley got at Evolution, ultimately she did not prevail. Kryptonite won once again, one way or another, and for many, if Rhea Ripley is the face of women's wrestling, then the best women's wrestler on the planet, bell to bell, is Io Sky.
And this match to kick off SummerSlam Sunday is brought to you by Drumstick, the official partner of SummerSlam and America's favorite Sunday cone. There's only one ultimate snack that's chocolatey, creamy, crunchy, and crispy. And it's Drumstick, the Snackdown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to ringside. Michael Cole, Wade Barrett. Wade, my question to you is, how on earth do we follow up last night?
Well, night one was epic, but night two always tops night one, doesn't it? Gauntlet laid down. Let's have ourselves a night here on SummerSlam Sunday.
Their Spanish announce team, Jerry and Marcelo, here as well. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, amigos. Cabalga, familia hispana, y después de lo sucedido anoche, como dijo Michael Cole, seguimos aquí en pie de guerra para hacer un poco más de historia. Hubo cambios de títulos. ¿Será que eso pasa esta noche? ¿Retendrán preseas? La historia puede cambiar como cambió anoche y como la podrían cambiar muchos aquí en la noche 2 de SummerSlam. Cabalga.
Two of the three participants in our triple threat match for the women's world title. Again, first to gain pinfall or submission becomes the champion tonight. No countouts, no disqualifications. Ladies and gentlemen, the man on the guitar is Naomi's father, Sean McRae, a world-renowned guitarist. He heads up the Derek Mack Band. He once opened for Cool in the Gang back in the day. He's played with Tyler Dane, and now tonight, he's helping his daughter Naomi head to the ring to kick off SummerSlam.
I don't know if Naomi's going to come to the ring. She's having too much of a party out there, but some people get all the look, don't they? Not only is Naomi the champion of the world, but her dad can play guitar like Jimi Hendrix. I wish I was Naomi.
Let's head up to our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley. Next, from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky. And their opponent, from Orlando, Florida, she is the Women's World Champion, Naomi.
A lot of interesting stats as we start this matchup tonight. For Naomi, she's never won at SummerSlam. Her last appearance was back in 2017. On that night, she lost the Women's Championship to Natalya. So a lot of revenge on Naomi's mind tonight. Let's take a look at Io Sky, Wade. In her career, she is 8-1. 8-1 in triple threat matches. Referee Jessica Carr calls for the bell, and we are underway. Io Sky 2 years ago at SummerSlam cashed in Money in the Bank to win the WWE Women's Championship. So what's the strategy now, Wade, for these women as they try to knock off Naomi tonight?
Well, Naomi took a major shortcut with the Money in the Bank briefcase at Evolution, costing two women their historical moment after an epic match. And clearly the two women concerned have not forgotten that. And we're apparently out for vengeance on Naomi. Naomi taking a step sideways, at least momentarily.
Oh, she's allowed to do that. There are no countouts in a triple threat match. But remember, there's no champion's advantage. Naomi does not have to be involved in the decision to lose the championship tonight. If Rhea pinned Io or vice versa, they'd be the champ.
Right up, there seems to be a momentary alliance here.
There's no love lost for Naomi, that is for sure. Looks for a way to escape early, and Rhea Ripley will not allow that to happen.
Yeah, sadly, there are no shortcuts tonight for Naomi. This is going to be as arduous as winning the Money in the Bank briefcase in the first place, should she prevail.
Well, Naomi is going to have to, well, to use her words, proceed with caution against these two women here tonight. And Naomi went after Rhea Ripley. Now Io Sky gets involved with the right hand, and we're underway with action in this Women's World Championship matchup.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult now that Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are completely fresh, unlike the cash-in at Evolution when they were wiped out after such a torturous match.
Oh, of course, that was a surprise, right? Naomi cashing in. Tonight, there are no surprises. Oh no! Rhea Ripley, I think that was inadvertent, clocked Io Sky as they appeared to want to be working together there, and a mule kick by Naomi, and suddenly the champ's taken control.
And that was about the best thing that could have happened for Naomi in this one. Break up this alliance right off the bat. This ain't 2-on-1. Now surely it's every woman for themselves.
Naomi now climbing up to the top rope. Io and Rhea are there, and Naomi now with a cross body takes out Rhea and Io Sky. You know, we talked to the Countdown Show, Wade, the importance of this matchup for Naomi. There again is that kick from Rhea Ripley to Io Sky.
A friendly fire, despite the fact both are opponents in this match. That alliance completely obliterated right off the bat.
Well, Naomi's been upset too. That a lot of whispers over the past few weeks over the fact that she became champion by cashing in Money in the Bank. That maybe she didn't quite earn that. Those are the words of others in the locker room.
Complete BS. I've heard that a million times. The cash in is easy. That's the bit that a fool couldn't screw that up. The hard part is getting the briefcase in the first place. That is really where you win the World Championship. So I'm taking no shot on Naomi about cashing in and being successful. She earned every piece of that championship, but now you've got to earn it all over again.
And Rhea up on the apron now and looking to outpower Naomi here. And Naomi trying to block. Rhea got a handful of hair. Oh!
Naomi was perhaps biting the hand there of Rhea Ripley. Either way, it was completely effective. And Naomi in the early goings here has been dominant.
The X Factor delivered to Io Sky. Cover now. And a kick out by Sky. Again, if it was biting, it's legal and no disqualifications here in the triple threat match tonight. The new attitude by Naomi. Tried to talk to her about it earlier today. Said she's
good luck with that.
She's sick and tired, she said, of being disrespected, being mistreated, being overused. And those were her words. Felt like she was stabbed in the back by both Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Decided it was time to do things on her own.
15 plus years at the top, and who was giving Naomi any respect until she alerted everyone to this change in personality? Proceed with caution. Oh my God, right on the nose of Rhea Ripley.
Chick kick off the ropes, and now Naomi gonna try to pin Rhea there, who kicks out.
Well, look, when you break into the industry, as we take another look at this boot, I think it was actually the forehead of Rhea Ripley. Didn't get a gushing nose like Gunther last night, fortunately for the Aussie superstar. But when you break into this industry and you perform in a role like a funkadactyl, a backing dancer, very often the stigma of that follows you forever. Well, that's been enough for Naomi. It did follow Naomi, not anymore.
Oh, she also felt like a number of years ago, she was forced out of the company, had to go and reinvent herself, which she did, became a TNA Knockouts champion, would return to WWE, and then decided, hey, I got to start doing things the way I want to do things around here, and it's paid off.
Yeah, came back after that departure, was given respect for about 3 weeks, and then it was all back to the old Naomi once again. Oh, it's just Naomi. We don't need to give her opportunities. Well, don't give me any opportunities. I'm just going to start taking them. Well done, Naomi.
Naomi with a big kick, and now, and Rhea bounced off the apron.
It's been all Naomi. She is absolutely battering Rhea and Io Sky, arguably the two best women wrestlers on the planet.
Naomi now up to the top rope, Rhea back to her feet. And Naomi, what a blockbuster by Naomi. Quickly into the cover now on Ripley. Hooks the leg, and Rhea's got a kick out at 2.
Complete control from Naomi, just picking apart these two badass women. And Rhea Ripley looking in major dire straits, so they'll keep her eye on Io Sky.
Io Sky comes off the top rope, and Naomi able to avoid perhaps a missile drop kick there. And now, roll through by Naomi, kick right to the face of Io Sky. And again, Naomi looks great so far in this matchup.
Arguably the best Naomi has ever looked in her entire career. This woman is just getting better and better.
And now she's mocking Io Sky.
You do whatever you want when you're the champ. You have the gold, you're in control. Just keep on doing what you do.
And now Rhea back to her feet. Rhea with a clothesline, and now the Eradicator starts to take over. Naomi face first. Io springboard off the top rope, and there's the missile drop kick into a kip up for Sky. Now Rhea and Io having some fun together.
It's a one-on-one match. Way to finally settle their differences.
Hell of a lot. One-on-one match. And a three-way like this.
619 into a release German suplex.
And this double teaming on Naomi might have been the only way Ripley and Io Sky were going to get back into the match, but now it's one-on-one.
And Rhea with that smile, we got some unfinished business back in Evolution last month. And Io, such a joy to watch. The best in the world going at it right here.
Yes, they are. If there was any doubt before Evolution, I think the world knew right after it. These are the two toughest women we've ever seen.
Cover by Rhea. Io's got a kick out at 2.
Put each other through hell in Atlanta 3 weeks ago and kept on ticking. Another lunge at this. High-flying Io Sky just blocked out by the powerhouse Rhea Ripley.
Rhea going for a riptide, looking to put this one away. And Io able to turn it around, roll up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Rhea at 2. Another great takedown by Io. Now in control.
And that cross-face, and Rhea Ripley just too strong, at least at this point in the match, to keep that locked in. Oh, right on the bridge of the nose.
And Io missed wildly with a kick up on Rhea's shoulders now.
Oh my God.
Cover by Sky to win the championship, and Naomi's got to break things up to save her title. That was close.
Poison Rana there, just as Rhea Ripley was going for the power move once again. Worked the first time, but Io Sky just developing as the match goes on, learning from opponents and figuring out counters.
And Naomi getting in the corner, and there's a back elbow to Sky. Oh, man.
Great reflex dodge there by Naomi, but didn't dodge the second one.
Razor's edge from Rhea to Io. And now Ripley. Down goes Io again. Stacks her up. And Naomi drags Rhea out in the cover.
What a contrasting styles between these three women. The
This is an entertaining
technical
match.
skills of Io Sky, the power moves of Rhea Ripley, and this unorthodox craziness of Naomi.
Now Naomi, who appeared to be going in for a cover, was stopped by Ripley. And now Rhea, Naomi going at it outside the ring. Driven ribs first into the barricade and out into the steps.
Rage inside Rhea Ripley starting to bubble to the surface, and that can be dangerous for Ripley. She's devastating when she's in this mode, but she does take her eye off the ball when consumed by rage. And Io Sky can capitalize from any angle.
Springboard moonsault from Io Sky. There's a reason she's called Genius in the Sky, as she wipes out Rhea and Naomi. And now Io with an opportunity to win the championship. And kick stunned Naomi, caught her in the ear.
This audience here starting to believe that it is Io Sky's night, especially with Rhea Ripley down on the outside.
Io looking for the bullet train attack, but Rhea Ripley looks to intercept, and Io gonna make her pay with a stomp.
Kryptonite strikes again for Rhea Ripley. Nothing is working against Io Sky.
We talked about it before. Sometimes you just have an opponent you can't beat. And Sky has been that for Ripley. A couple of bullet train attacks now.
And the longer that streak goes on, the worse it gets, the harder it is to get over the hump. Now Io Sky with all the momentum in the world. Choose your victim.
Rhea down and out in the far corner. And Io Sky says that's it. Gonna head up top. Maybe looking for it over the moonsault. Rhea Ripley drives her into the ring post.
Oh, sternum first onto the top of that ring post. Crack ribs or anything from there, but Rhea Ripley doesn't care. No way, gold is on the line.
Well, Rhea was going for the riptide, and Naomi caught her with a kick to the hamstring. And now Naomi, split leg moonsault. Thought she won the championship. Cover, hook of the leg. Is it enough to put Rhea away? Io Sky over the moonsault, but she takes out Rhea. Naomi, that was a... She's been watching Bianca Belair. That was for WrestleMania. And look at this now. Shoulders down again, and a kick out by Sky.
You're absolutely right. So much awareness from Naomi here. You mentioned it yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, I am very impressed by Naomi's in-ring ability. She is, wow.
Bianca Belair, she was stalking her in the house at one point.
Wow.
Rummaging through her underwear drawers and finding out whatever else she could about Bianca Belair. Well, she found out the crucial detail there. That is how you avoid Io Sky.
Naomi's been doing her homework.
Naomi looks fucking phenomenal. I am very surprised.
On SummerSlam Sunday at MetLife Stadium.
And crucially, it has given Naomi the upper hand with Rhea Ripley laid out. And now Io Sky on jelly legs. Shote uppercuts there.
And another one by Io.
Io struggling to maintain a vertical base, but once again the pendulum swings here.
And Naomi, what a knee! What a collision! Command broken the nose of Io Sky.
Completely wiping out the genius of the Sky, but ready to pounce.
No way.
The headbutt into the riptide by Rhea. Rhea stacks up the champion. Io Sky just before the 3-count break.
Oh boy.
1/100th of a second.
I think Naomi's gonna win and she's gonna retain her title here today.
Look at this knee to away. Back in motion, Io Sky temporarily wiping out the
But Jesus Christ, did I think Rhea actually beat that. Hit that in one. Especially because Io was out at the last split second. Oh, my Lord.
Again, first woman to gain pinfall or submission wins the Women's World Championship. Naomi outside the ring after getting clocked by not just the knee, but the riptide. And now Rhea Ripley and Io Sky square off center of the ring.
Yeah, the double whammy to Naomi. Open a window for these two now to grab the gold. Gotta make it count while you can, but there ain't much left in the tank of these two.
Exchanging blows, Io back to her feet, Rhea as well. Kick by Rhea, drops Io to her knees.
Slugfest against Rhea Ripley. I don't fancy anyone else's chances.
And now Naomi gonna pay for it. And Rhea Ripley with a boot drives Naomi off the apron. And now Io gonna dump Rhea onto the apron as well.
And all of the big hits are going the way of Naomi right now.
Oh no!
Except for that one. Bullseye Rhea Ripley.
And now Ripley off the apron. Oh! Bowling ball, the cannonball delivered to Naomi.
Rhea, damn.
Heel of the boot right to the top of the head of Naomi. Scrambling the brains of
Okay.
the champ for now.
And now Naomi back
Started off slow, I'm not going to lie. It started off very slow in my eyes. Oh, wow.
Sunset flip powerbomb. Rhea Ripley has
Oh, damn.
and now Io
Oh.
delivers a powerbomb to Naomi.
Wow.
And all three women are down in front of us here.
I am growing as this match continues to become more and more of a fan of this match.
Rhea Ripley now not looking good at all. And in hot pursuit is Io Sky.
And Io gonna climb out of the top rope. Genius to the Sky says this one's over. Io Sky positioning. Looking for over the moonsault. And again, Rhea Ripley.
Oh,
able to
Naomi's
count.
going to win this
Sky
right
just
here.
too sluggish on that one. So beat up at this point in the match, as are the other two women in the match.
Io caught her.
It's again one of those Shote uppercuts that completely scramble the brain.
Io
Will stumble there.
jumping up to the top rope. Rhea Ripley with a headbutt. And now Rhea's got Io in position.
Oh, God.
Rhea Ripley from the second rope.
Riptide.
Avalanche Riptide stacks her up for the win. Naomi now from behind rolls up Rhea. Naomi retains the title.
Called it. Called it.
And still, the Women's World Champion, Naomi.
My goodness, Wade. Rhea Ripley is snake bit.
I'm surprised Rhea ate the pin.
Had the title won again.
Rhea had the title won.
Nowhere and pinned Rhea Ripley. Doesn't matter if she used the tights, Rhea. No disqualification.
It really doesn't matter. It's a triple threat.
Woman on earth played all the right cards tonight. Naomi, the world is basking in your glow. Congratulations. Still.
Rhea is still on her title pursuit. She'll gain it back at WrestleMania. There's no doubt in my mind she'll gain. I think she's the one that's gonna dethrone Tiffany Stratton for the SmackDown Women's title. I see Rhea being the one that dethrones Tiffany, and I see Jade beating Naomi at Mania for the title. But I'll be honest with you. If Naomi beats Jade at Mania, if that's the way WWE is planning on going, I wouldn't be upset if they keep the title on Naomi. Naomi looked fucking phenomenal tonight. She hit all, in my eyes, she hit all of her spots, didn't botch anything, and looked phenomenal when hitting her high flying moves. She is ready made. She is ready to go.
Is still the women's world.
Yeah, Naomi really left me speechless and impressed today with her performance tonight. Obviously, Rhea and Io are both phenomenal. It was a match of 3 different styles that meshed and clashed beautifully together. And honestly, even though the match started off slow, by the end, I became a fan into it. It was a perfect opener in my eyes. Not great, good, very entertaining, with the right person going over. Yeah, no, let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. So there is the Sunday match card, ladies and gentlemen. We just had the triple threat match. I wonder if Becky and Lyra are next, or if Solo and Jacob are. I honestly think Dominic and AJ should go on later in the night. Maybe they are next. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
The biggest event of the summer.
No. They're still doing their ads and promos. Man, oh wow. 2026. What's going on in 2026? Two nights.
August 1st and Sunday, August 2nd, 2026 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Live from the world-class U.S. Bank Stadium, WWE will bring 2 epic nights of SummerSlam to the Twin Cities. So there's only one question to ask. Are you ready?
Twin City. Damn, they're doing SummerSlam Minneapolis 2026 2 nights too. Not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they do the Royal. Do they do the Royal Rumble? Is it now a 2-day event? I wouldn't be surprised if they do day 1 for the females, day 2 for the guys. That's essentially what this is turning into now. Pay-per-views are gonna, or PLE events are gonna be 2 days, or at least the big ones. Royal Rumble. WrestleMania is a 2-night event. I think Royal Rumble is going to become a 2-night event. SummerSlam's a 2-night event. What else? I don't think Survivor Series will necessarily become a 2-night event. Ooh. Nick Hogan. Oh, Michelle McCool. I wonder what Take is. Their daughter is a perfect mix of Michelle and Taker. This is cool. Thoughts on yesterday's SummerSlam? Guys, go check out the video where I rank all the matches that happened yesterday. I honestly thought yesterday was a great night. The only downside was the Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross match, which was a bit underwhelming. The payoff wasn't there. But the ending, I basically called the ending where I was like, where is Seth Rollins? And Seth Rollins comes out, and he was healthy. He was healthy. Yeah, no, he was healthy. And because he was healthy, ladies and gentlemen, he just came out and he screwed Punk, who beat Gunther clean, and was the World Heavyweight Champion for the first time in 14 years. Now, let's not forget that since Punk's been back, he's been booked to beat Seth basically each time that they've faced each other. Now that Seth has this new group, I don't see Punk necessarily going over anytime soon. But Seth keeping true to his word, true to his mission, that he wants and will not allow CM Punk to be the World Heavyweight Champion as long as he breathes, is still staying true. I like it. I love it.
Please welcome WWE Hall of Famers, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
Get the table.
You do a table one day, Michael Cole.
I need a table. Where's my table at?
And WWE Legends, Matt and Jeff, the Party Pack.
There.
So awesome to see Matt and Jeff here. Wade, you heard the news. In a couple of months in TNA's Down for Glory event, one last time, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, gonna do battle in a match.
Oh man, we got some OGs in the house tonight. The guys who set the table for the modern era of tag team wrestling.
The following is a tables,
Man.
ladders, and chairs.
You know why they're there? Because many, many years ago, if Edge and Christian were still a part of the company, they'd be there too, because they had one of the most legendary triple threat tables, ladders, and chair ladder matches of all time, and they are here to witness, hopefully, another one.
Is when one team climbs a ladder and retrieves the titles.
Oh, I'm
hanging
so hyped.
above the ring.
Oh, who do I want to win this one? Let's go.
Introducing first, the Street Profits.
You know, this is actually the third tables and ladders and chairs match in SummerSlam history. We mentioned the 2000 affair. And in 2009, CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy in a TLC match. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line in this one tonight. The Street Profits, former three-time Tag Team champions.
They were the most recent holders of the gold until they were dethroned by the return in Wyatt 6. But this year has really been the year of the Street Profits. They returned in a big way, went on a tear, and took out every team in the division before grabbing gold.
Despite what you might think about their crazy attitudes, they are former two-time WWE Tag Team champions and one-time NXT champs. I sort of am leaning towards DIY pulling things off in this match tonight.
I'm a big DIY fan, and I really hope they win this.
Yeah, it's been such a chaotic division on SmackDown, but DIY have really been the manipulators in the background of this division, pitting all the other teams against each other. And if they do that tonight, they could well scalper up a ladder and grab gold.
Kansas City Machine Gun, baby.
They lost their titles to DIY. Looking to grab the gold back here tonight. First SummerSlam for this team, Wade, that's been together for a couple of decades.
Yeah, well, we saw the Dudley boys a little earlier. We saw the Hardy boys a little earlier. Now, these two are from that same old school. A couple of revolutionaries who built their careers over in TNA before moving over here to SmackDown and ultimately SummerSlam later on in their careers. These two minds working together in complete cohesion. That is the strength of the Motor City Machine.
Making their way to the ring
Nathan, Frazier, and Axiom, the tag team that was an odd couple at one point, Wade, thrown together on NXT, ended up being a two-time NXT Tag Team Champion, 356 days cumulative as tag team champs down in NXT. This is a team that I expect to show us some highlights tonight.
Well, Axiom and Fraser, the portmanteau, Fraxium is the team name. They should just change that name to The Blur, because these two are so rapid, you need to upgrade your eyeballs to try and keep up with them. The fastest tag team I have ever seen.
It's their first SummerSlam. They've actually knocked off the Profits in DIY in recent weeks.
I don't like this tag team. I think it should be the Lucha Bros, not Rey Fenix and Andrade. Rey Fenix is a former AAA Mega Campeon champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Together on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, so all the teams in this match, we've talked about how much history they all have together. Probably the minimum is Fraxium. They got a couple of years together, but still a ton of rep. These two, however, thrown together about 6 weeks ago and just had instant chemistry. They went on a tear, win after win after win. Ultimately got themselves a title match, which ended up in complete bedlam with a locker room clear out, but now they get their real chance at gold tonight. Auto chemistry. Sometimes the magic is just there.
And this match is brought to you by Mike's Harder Lemonade. Hard days deserve a hard lemonade, but when you've had a really hard day, like the 6 teams about to compete in this TLC match, you may need a lemonade that hits harder. You need Mike's Harder Lemonade. What about us announcers that have been out here for 2 days?
I feel like we've not only had a hard day, we've had a hard week, so we deserve a pallet of Mike's Harder Lemonade.
A pallet?
Apparently, yeah, we'll finish it off.
Oh. Never mind, these fuckers need to win.
But she freaks me out as that Abby the Witch.
Can we please get a change of pants for Michael Cole, who has made a puddle underneath his chair?
Do you not remember what happened when they first debuted in WWE and she was coming over here giving those VHS tapes?
I tried to blank it out, Michael Cole, and now you've given me PTSD.
You want to do something really scary, Wade? Nope. This year's Universal Halloween Horror Nights event will immerse guests in terrifying haunted houses. The horrors of the Wyatt Six, inspired by the world of WWE. Halloween Horror Nights starts August 29th at Universal Orlando Resort and September 4th at Universal Studios Hollywood. Buy your tickets now at HalloweenHorrorNights.com. You know who's going to be there, I guarantee you. Byron Saxton.
These guys have got their own Halloween horror house.
Yes. Wow. Oh, look at them. I mean, they're a bunch of freaks, right? Loomis and Gacy.
I would like to see the business meeting where that was pitched to the Wyatt Six.
You think they actually did the pitch? And look at this guy. Loomis has been a tortured artist his whole career. Was always a loner. Now he's teamed up with guys who just as nuts as he is. Gacy, he used to be a cult leader in NXT. Did you forget about that?
No, absolute crazy. But since returning to SmackDown, they have shown sheer dominance in the division, ultimately capturing the gold and attacking every single team in that SmackDown locker room.
Here we go.
Well, here we go. TLC match is underway.
And it's apparently 10 versus 2, the two being the current champs.
They're the biggest ones in there. Why not go after the Street Profits?
Every single team in the locker room since returning earlier this year. Well, this is payback time.
Again, the TLC rules, you got to use the ladder to climb it. Grab the tag titles that hang above the ring in order to become the tag team champions. This is going to be a car wreck. There's no other way to describe it. It's going to be out of control. There's going to be bodies flying everywhere. People are going to get hurt.
Now, I spoke to a bunch of these guys right after WrestleMania 41. They were all incredibly angry. They'd been left off the card. They were given a spot on SmackDown a few days later and were given a TLC match, and it was perhaps the match of the year. Thus far, message sent to management, don't leave us off again, and apparently management listened.
And there we go, Axiom. Frazier and Axiom showing things off, and now the Motor City Machine Guns. Kasabian taking out DIY.
Kind of match we simply don't have enough cameras, and people have a high likelihood of getting injured. There is carnage.
Oh, goodness.
Bodies strewn around the ring already, and we've been going, what, 30 seconds? Axiom initially getting the upper hand here, making a move for the first ladder. Waiting to greet them are the vets.
The Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, that didn't feel well. You been in any ladder matches in your career?
Yeah, I lost every single one of them, Michael Cole. And I suspect you knew that before you asked the question, which is why you asked it.
Yeah, you were the opposite of undefeated in ladder matches in your career.
Totally defeated.
And now Frazier and Axiom setting up the ladder. Center of the ring. If they climb and grab the titles, and now look who's here.
Well, joking aside, some of us are just not built for ladder matches, but when you look at Fraser and Axiom...
Casey just threw a chair at Axiom.
Look how quick Nathan Fraser scrambles up there and gets a fingertip on the goal. As I was saying just then, some people are built for this kind of match. The high flyers, the quick movers, really are.
Death Valley Driver. I'll tell you who's built for this match is these sickos, these whack jobs, the Wyatt Six.
I don't know what they're built for, but apparently they are built for success, and it's come rapidly since returning to SmackDown.
And now Dawkins and Montez Ford. Casey completely missed the ladder, which probably saved him.
Either way,
Completely saved him because Jesus Christ, I don't know. I just don't. I don't.
His first SummerSlam here tonight in this match.
Just because you fucked up.
They're all swinging at anything that moves. And this time the brawler Casey.
Just because you guys overshot him the first time.
Avoid the ladders as the Street Profits are fired up and ready to go.
Oh no, they're gonna do the spot.
The Street Profits cooking up in the ring right now. I don't like it. Let's get the tables perhaps.
I ain't gonna lie, that was flat. I'm not a fan of the Street Profits. I'm sorry. That was very flat. That was flat. I'm sorry.
He's looking awfully excited over there, as is Devil.
Are they supposed to be the Dudleys?
What are we building, guys? We're trying to win a match here.
Bubba trying to get the crowd into it.
Tommaso Ciampa, who's another one that, is a little crazy in his own right.
Well, what I like about Tommaso Ciampa, #1, the endurance, the greatest physique perhaps on the roster, never out of breath, a training machine, but add to that, The high in-ring IQ. Oh my God. You saw that chair bounce off the head of Angelo Dawkins. That's a tough guy. He can take a punch, but...
And we haven't called the names of Andrade and Rey Fenix much yet, but we are now. Because here
look at that!
That would have been one of the most unique victories I've ever seen in this type of matchup.
Who needs ladders when you're a couple of acrobats like those two?
And the Street Profits, the former tag champs.
Oh, they're about to hit the Three Amigos.
Oh, look at this! Andrade and Phoenix turning things around. Three Amigos!
Damn it, it's the Three Amigos. I wonder how Chavo feels.
Eddie Guerrero.
The Lucha Libre legend himself, Andrade and Rey Fenix, fully in tune, fully on the same page here, and perhaps going for the kill.
You know, DIY, though, going to stop them in their tracks. Ciampa and Gargano now into the ring and on the attack for the steel chairs. Completely legal in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
How many times do we talk about in a regular triple threat match how difficult it is to get the win? There's always a fresh competitor around.
And it's dangerous outside the ring. I don't think we saw that, but a chair just came flying out of the ring and caught Rey
Somebody
Fenix.
give somebody a corn
chair. You have to be in the middle of the action to get hurt out here.
Oh, he's going through the table. Get the table, dumbass.
Oh! Well, the game plan was to throw him into that table that's propped up in the corner. Montez Ford ducked down the way and took out everyone on the outside.
Jesus Christ, I was hoping he would have gone through the table.
All alone in the ring with a ladder.
And now Gargano and Ciampa's opportunity. Both climbing the ladder, trying to make it to the tag titles. And now the Motor City Machine Guns with the steel chairs, dropping Ciampa and Gargano.
Earlier this year, Ciampa and Gargano screwed over former friends, the Motor City Machine Guns, in a big way. So that must have felt pretty damn good for the Machine Guns.
And now look at this double team by the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh!
That drum kick, Robin Gacy through the chair.
All right. Somebody break a fucking table.
And now,
is it just me, or do I need more carnage from this match?
From the announce table to the ring apron.
Needs more carnage. Somebody break a fucking table.
Every team's coming to this one.
Oh, okay.
There we go. A lot of times amidst the carnage, you got to figure it out on the fly.
Again, Gargano delivering that. Oh, look at that.
Yes! Johnny with the clutch. Watch one table. Loomis on Ford. There's another table. Come on. Come on, Phoenix. Everybody's breaking tables now. Phoenix with another table. Angelo Dawkins. Ah. He just realized. Oh, what are we doing here? Holy shit. That was crazy. I was so excited. Asking you shall receive. You got table spots? I got table spots. Rey Fenix with that 5-star. That Spanish fly through 2 tables was fucking insane. I love it. There we go. That was the spot I needed. Oh, Candice LeRae is his wife. Nice. Oh, this is kind of like that latest spot. Who?
Who's aligned with the Street Profits is clearly not going to
allow
to steal the gold on behalf of DIY. If that was the game plan for DIY.
Okay. Paying homage. Oh, Nikki Cross. Oh, you. Come on, Nikki. Beat that ass. Come on, Nikki. Oh, there we go.
Turned into ladies' night here at TLC. That is if you can, in fact, call Nikki Cross a lady.
paying homage to those spots from back in the day. Oh Lord, what happened here?
Ciampa now drops Shelly. And Candice is close to grabbing
Oh,
the
Candice,
titles.
somehow Candice got up there.
The
DIY playing God on the floor is
That's-
close to the title. I think
that's-
that's
No!
Oh my God! Holy! Ciampa and Gargano inadvertently sending Gargano's wife Candice through a ladder.
Don't blame Gargano and Ciampa. They were shoved into the ladder, and the victim is Candice LeRae, who may never walk straight again.
Oh my God! Somebody get the damn doctor out here!
Oh my.
Now what does Johnny do? Maybe you should check on your wife. He just gave his wife the thumbs up, and now he's going to try to win the championship.
Johnny just said you good, baby. I gotta go for the title. I gotta go for the gold. Johnny said I gotta go for the gold. Jesus Christ, Johnny. I was. Oh no. Yes, Rowan. Send his. Come on. Candice LeRae going through a ladder from inside the ring is crazy. Wow. Wow.
And he might just win this match on his own for the Wyatt Six.
Look at Rowan now. Look at this monster. Oh, the Street Profits, though.
Wow.
Able to battle back with a big kick to the midsection. Now chairs being used by Dawkins.
Jesus Christ.
Eric Rowan of the Wyatt Six.
You've got to soften up this big brute any way you
They
can.
beating the fuck out of him.
I don't care how big you are, it's always going to sting.
Man, what a match. I told you it was going to be a car wreck.
It has been absolute insanity. And
It's been crazy.
less from these 12.
And look at Rowan's back on his feet. Rowan's driven through the table by the Profits.
I don't think he's getting back up after that one. And the same can be said for the Street Profits.
Candice LeRae doing a beautiful job selling.
It's just still a down and out outside the ring here.
Jesus Christ. That spot was crazy. You could see where they jerry-rigged the ladder. They basically, that was a ladder that was meant for that spot. And it broke. She hit right where she was supposed to hit. But that was a crazy-ass spot. That was a crazy-ass spot. Come on.
Ciampa's there. Ciampa's there. Motor City Machine Guns now. Shelly and Sabin. And Ciampa now hanging on. Ciampa hanging on for dear life. Hanging on to the titles. Meanwhile, Nathan Frazier climbing a ladder. Gargano's throwing chairs. Look at Frazier.
The spear. Oh. The spear.
Frazier now.
Ciampa said, nah, bro. What are we doing here? Ciampa, what are we doing here? Oh my God. Johnny, what a match. Come on, DIY. Let's go.
Leaping onto the ladder. Montez Ford now. Ford's close to the titles.
Oh my God. This match has been crazy.
Here comes Axiom.
Montez Ford all alone on the top of the ladder. And now the blow I mentioned earlier. Axiom.
Axiom with a headbutt low.
This match has been almost.
This match has been great.
And now the Motor City Machine Gun setting up the ladder as Ford and Axiom. The Motor City Machine Gun's going to climb the ladder, try to grab the gold. Axiom's got his hands.
Gold is swinging around left, right, and center, oscillating wildly at the top. And
Oh.
every competitor
The Wyatt Six is winning this.
scrambling up there to get a piece of the action.
Yeah, who's going to win the tag team titles? Everybody's so close. Motor City Machine Guns dropping down to the mat. And look who's here! Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, is now in the ring.
Wyatt Six is winning this. Karma's a bitch. You let your wife go through that ladder.
Six comes into play once again.
Come on, Uncle Howdy.
Every team
Well, not quite yet. Nathan Frazier, so quick, up to the top of the ladder. Uncle Howdy's going to meet him there. And now from behind, with a steel chair, is Phoenix.
Never seen a human being scramble up a ladder as quick as Nathan Frazier just did. The speed of the Puma, but unfortunately met by that mandible claw.
And now, Frazier dropped to the mat. Ray Phoenix now going to climb up the ladder on the other side. Try to prevent Uncle Howdy from getting up to the titles.
Howdy has just had his men ready to unleash hell at the snap of the fingers.
And now Andrade is up there as well. Who is going to win this tag team championship match? Oh my God! A sunset flip powerbomb into a ladder!
It's wiped out Howdy, it's wiped out Andrade,
Wow.
but Ray Phoenix gingerly moving his way closer and closer to goal.
It could be Phoenix's opportunity.
Tonight, if...
Loomis and Gacy.
Wow.
Steel chairs in
Okay, so yesterday, it started off with back-to-back bangers in my eyes with the Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns and Jey Uso match, and then the tag team title match between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Those were two bangers, and then it took a downfall with the Sami Zayn fight match. This match, however, wow. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Told you the Wyatt Six is going to win. They weren't really that involved. They waited for the time to be right and then came in as the heels to come and get go and get their titles back. It's a numbers game. Wyatt Six. The six of them did their part. So this match better than the first match.
But ultimately, it takes a family to win the goal.
Well, this replay is brought to you by Mike's Harder Lemonade. Hard days deserve a hard lemonade, but when you've had a really hard day like the 6 teams that just competed in this match, you need a lemonade that hits harder. You need Mike's Harder Lemonade.
Great core strength from Tommaso Ciampa, ducking out the way of that from Nathan Frazier.
That spot was crazy.
Perfectly timed Gargano super kick, but this was the night's ending for DIY. What a sickening thud that was.
And then the sunset flip powerbomb by Andrade. And then Loomis and Gacy would take out Phoenix, and it would be the Wyatt Six night.
This was after the entirety of the Wyatt Six and at various points in the match got involved and assisted these two, but gold remains with this family of sickos.
That spot was incredible.
Look to regroup now. We have a special sneak peek for WWE fans, a preview for the new horror thriller from the director of Barbarian, Weapons, only in IMAX, August 8th. Woo!
All of the kids were my...
Oh, there's a horror film that's going to come out that they're promoting, but... Okay, so... Best match so far was by far this, the TLC match between the 6 teams, where the Wyatt Six, Dexter Loomis and Joey Gacy retain. The spots were incredible. It started off like any match starts off, I guess. It starts off slow, gradually builds up, and I was like, somebody break a fucking table. And sure enough, everybody, as soon as I said that, we got all the table spots, right? Or the majority of them. The spot where Candice LeRae goes through the ladder, that was insane. She did a beautiful job selling it. She hit the spot that she needed to hit because it was jerry-rigged for it to break it in that spot. But that was crazy. Wow, good for Candice LeRae. There were a couple spots that kind of paid homage to the TLC match from almost like 20 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. No, was it 20 years ago? 20-some years ago. I think it was 20-something years ago. No, it was a great match. So far, the match of the night. Tonight, though, Actually, it's starting off the same way yesterday started off, with the first 2 matches being bangers, the second match being better than the first match, but the first match still being a good match, being a decent match. I think for the opener, it was a perfect opener between the three, between Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Naomi. Naomi looked fucking phenomenal. I was very impressed. I was actually left speechless, not because of the way that she looked physically, but because of the way that she performed. She hit all of her spots, and that was just a really good match. Like 3 different styles clashing. All of them looked phenomenal. Io is I forget, like the sky goddess or whatever. She is phenomenal, a phenomenal high flyer. Rhea Ripley hitting her spots. She was the one that ate the pin today, which is crazy because it looked like she was going to win. And then Naomi dominating the better part of the beginning of the match, looking really good. Then waiting for the time to be right to then come in and get the pin. Match was great. Good setup match. But the second match, this TLC ladder match, that was just incredible. The spots were amazing. The involvement from everybody made sense. And I kind of could tell that the Wyatt Six were going to win because it was 6 against, literally. It was the 6 of them against the other, 8. So, and the other 8 were teams of 2, so they were all also fighting against each other. It was a great match. Right now they're showing the CM Punk winning and then Seth Rollins coming out and basically cashing in. I actually called that. I called it. I thought Seth might have actually been injured, but I called that Seth was going to cash in. Here, let's hear what they're saying. They're playing it in different languages.
Stiamo per assistere a qualcosa di clamoroso. C'è lo stop. Bella fatta. Seth Rollins gli ha fottuto la cintura. Incredibile a SummerSlam. Incredibile al MetLife Stadium. Seth Rollins incassa la valicetta del Money in the Bank e diventa nuovo campione del mondo dei pesi massimi. Ci aveva preso in giro tutti, aveva finto l'infortunio a Saturday Night's Main Event.
Man, I still cannot get off the high I was on last night. That was just an absolutely incredible moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Slam by Topps is your go-to destination for SummerSlam 2025 digital playing cards. Collect cards.
Man, what the hell just happened?
Cards, coins, superstar avatars, and chat with WWE fans around the world as all the action unfolds. Download WWE Slam by Topps now, free in the App Store and Google Play. You know, the man became Lyra's replacement, but will she replace her for good? Trail runs deep, and tonight it comes to a head. No rules, no rematch, no more second chances. If Lyra fails tonight, she never gets another shot as long as the man is still champion. Lyra Valkyria challenges Becky Lynch. No disqualifications, no countouts for the Women's Intercontinental Championship live next.
We're going to get that match next.
Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years.
Be able to be here, it's really quite amazing, especially to be by this woman's side.
Double champion with the man, dream come true, and I couldn't be happier.
And new! Very disappointed Becky Lynch. Lyra Valkyria as well. Not quite the way they wanted the Raw after WrestleMania to go.
Lyra wouldn't be in this business if it wasn't for me. I had high hopes. But she got to see what a bigger star looks like.
What's behind your eyes? A sickness has consumed you. into your skull more than my foot is the fact that you
I think Becky retains.
make me.
Becky retains.
I put this title on the line. Backlash.
Yeah, I think Becky retains.
I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter.
She tried to break my arms, but now it's personal. I am going to hurt her.
The thing that's going to hurt you the most is when you're gonna have to raise my hand.
Becky's got the title.
At Evolution, I beat Bailey. I beat Lyra. You have done nothing but disrespect me for months. When you lose at SummerSlam, you can never challenge for this title ever again.
My problem is I never take it quite far enough. No count out, no disqualification.
Cause you take everything you can take until there's nothing left. You never change, stay the same. Feet on the street that makes you. When's it gonna be too much? When's it gonna be enough? You always want more. You always want more.
I am prepared to go to a place that I have never gone before.
It doesn't matter how good you think you are. I am the greatest to ever do it.
Alright, let's see what happens. My money, I'd say Becky wins, but with the stipulation that they have, I wouldn't be surprised if Lyra wins.
No countouts, no disqualification match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
No!
Alright, let's see if this match can follow up that last
the
banger.
challenger from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Valkyria.
Waiting her very first SummerSlam, it could be the last chance for Lyra Valkyria. She must win tonight to take the Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch. If she doesn't, she never gets an opportunity at the championship as long as Becky holds the gold.
Yeah, a lot at stake tonight for Lyra. This is really a coming-of-age moment, a chance to prove that Becky, the past was yours and the future's mine. You are all out of time.
Lyra knocked off Bailey in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup to earn this opportunity at SummerSlam. She owns a 2-1 record in singles competition against the champion, Becky Lynch. And again, Lyra, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion. SummerSlam is presented by Chase Freedom Unlimited, the official credit card of SummerSlam. And by Minute Maid, bring the juice. And by Wingstop. Wingstop's here. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door. Wingstop.com.
delivers quality pizza with championship ingredients. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John. A lot of memories in this stadium wave.
I wonder if Charlotte is going to win
Here at MetLife Stadium, Becky Lynch
the United States or yeah, I wonder if Charlotte's ever going to win the U.S. or Intercontinental Championship. Just curious.
That moment will resonate with her forever. I also asked her what she's scared of. Why is she paranoid? Why has she been acting like this over the past couple of months? She didn't really answer the question, but I pose this. Perhaps she's worried about her legacy as she gets further on in her career.
Well, Becky Lynch has been the standard of Irish dominance in women's wrestling around the globe for the past 10 years. She is the man who kicked down doors for every woman in this industry, and she is not ready to relinquish that role to a young, up-and-coming pretender from the same city of Dublin, Ireland, in Lyra Valkyria.
Not sure I would use the word pretender when it comes to Lyra Valkyria. Lyra, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion. As I mentioned, a winning record against Becky Lynch over the past couple of years. Again, Becky said, hey, listen, I'll give you one more chance. Lyra took it. If you don't beat me, you'll never get a chance at the title, Lyra. How did Lyra counter? Let's make this no countouts, no disqualifications. Becky had no choice but to agree.
Well, Becky does not fear that from anyone, and a nice shot immediately there from Becky Lynch, and it's turned into a slugfest.
And Valkyria now dropping the champion Lynch. Lyra Valkyria been extremely upset over her treatment by Lynch ever since the night after WrestleMania, the night that Becky Lynch turned on Lyra when they lost the tag team titles.
No, they didn't lose them. Lyra lost the tag team titles, and she was to blame for her punishment afterwards. It was tough love. Tell the truth.
I have no idea how you ever lived in a tag team. That attitude.
Nobody would tag with me, and that was absolutely fine, no problem, and nobody should tag with Lyra Valkyria because she will lose the gold if you win them with her.
By Lyra, and Lyra is controlling the match early on against Becky Lynch. Not sure if Becky was expecting this fire. She should have been out of Lyra Valkyria. And now Lyra, nobody home, lands on the floor, and Lyra now driven into the announce table by Becky. And Becky now bouncing Lyra's face right off her announce desk.
And what did you just say, Michael Cole? Becky Lynch should not bring this kind of fire out of Lyra Valkyria. Yes, she should, because Lyra Valkyria just overcommitted. She was so angry, incandescent with rage. Her strategy went out the window, and that's when the vet, the man, the standard of Irish dominance in women's wrestling took control.
Well, I agree with you on that point. I mean, obviously the veteran Becky, a former 7-time world champion.
More than one way to skin a cat in this game. Sometimes you've got to take a couple of shots to really get the advantage, but wait on.
And Becky had a kendo stick, and Lyra now has a crowbar.
Yeah, I see your kendo stick.
She's like, I see your kendo stick. I'll raise you a crowbar.
The hands of Lyra Valkyria.
Jesus Christ.
Crowbar meets kendo stick. Crowbar will always win.
Crowbar will always win.
Now it's taking down the kendo stick next.
Becky,
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
This match quickly if Lyra had connected there, and now Becky Lynch once again driving Lyra actually off the steel steps.
How impressive.
She was trying to kill you. She was.
It would have been nice over had that crowbar connect, but nice movement there from Lyra Valkyria.
Landing on the barricade and now a cross body to take out Lynch. Again, there are no countouts in this match. They can fight out here all night long.
I do think there is a screw loose of anybody who commits themselves to this kind of match, and it was Valkyria who demanded this. Yes, you may ultimately end up winning this should things go your way, but regardless, win or lose, you're coming out of this one with some major damage incurred.
Well, wait, I thought it was great strategy by Lyra. I mean, Becky loves to cheat her way to victories, controversial wins, and Lyra Valkyria trying to make sure that doesn't happen tonight by having this stipulation.
Well, this certainly is the great equalizer, and it's gone back and forth, but now the youngster Valkyria getting the upper hand.
I am so impressed with Lyra Valkyria. You're looking at a future women's world champion, no doubt about it. And Lyra now with a boot right to the midsection of Becky Lynch. Becky, driven into the poor still photo man outside the ring. Just got sent him back to the medical tent.
A dangerous place to be for anyone near this ringside area, not least Becky Lynch, who is getting bounced from pillar to post.
Sorry.
Becky bounced
off
the post.
Lyra hit the poor man. She said sorry. And his ass didn't say anything, just walked away.
Lyra sending Becky right over on the announce table into the floor.
But we're doing a rock and a hard place here. Where do you want me to go? I'm out the way.
Well,
Don't get me involved.
Got herself back up in your chair, and now Lyra Valkyria with a drop kick to Becky through the chair to the floor.
Valkyria has risen.
Becky Lynch maybe doubting, wondering why she ever agreed to this matchup with Lyra tonight.
She was forced into it, to be fair.
You know, Becky told me in the interview this week that it's Becky's best for business. Lyra may be best for business after tonight.
Well, Becky Lynch might not be ready for any kind of business whatsoever the way this thing is going.
Becky, you may want to wake up because Lyra's got a table. Lyra Valkyria dragging a table out here to ringside.
This is so far still way better than Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Taking out numerous superstars, and this could be a one-way ticket to the goal for Lyra Valkyria, whatever she is cooking up here.
Lyra setting up the table at ringside. Becky Lynch. Becky from behind. Becky somewhere grabbed a steel chain and now using it to her advantage.
Sheamus would call that a Dublin grin.
Oh, good. Look at this. The chain in the mouth of Lyra Valkyria, and Becky with that sick, sadistic look on her face.
Torturing the tonsils of Valkyria, and for good measure, eating the steel steps in the process. Once again, perhaps a little bit of over-enthusiasm from the young pretender, spending way too long.
I'll stop with the pretender stuff.
Well, you're not a pretender until you beat the man Becky Lynch.
Oh, she did. He has a winning record against Becky. Obviously, you don't listen to anything I say.
That's if you ignore the triple threat at Evolution that Becky Lynch won, and that makes it 2-2. You're a liar. You twist statistics. Is what you do all the time.
I'm talking about one-on-one matches, Wade. Listen up. Oh, and a kendo stick to the spine. And Becky Lynch now. Here's the main streak from the man, unloading on Valkyria.
Harder.
The woman who has the second most wins in the history of SummerSlam, Becky Lynch, is taking out all her anger and frustration on Valkyria tonight.
There's levels to this game, and Valkyria has been incredibly impressive over the
cover. I believe this is the first cover of the matchup and a near fall by the champ.
The past 12 months, but it is Becky Lynch who has risen to the top heights of the industry time and time again.
You know, it's interesting that this is the first straight-up no disqualification match in the career of Becky Lynch, and now Becky pretending she's Juan Soto. And now, Becky looked like she forgot she was playing a part in Happy Gilmore. A little golf swing, but Lyra Valkyria able to duck underneath. And now Becky drives Lyra to the mat. And here's the cover, and the hook to the leg, and a kick out by Valkyria.
Yeah, mid-match in a brutal encounter like this, Becky Lynch is still able to mock her opponent. That is a mind game being played. It's that easy for me, Valkyria. That is how far, above you I am.
Now Becky just unloading on Valkyria with a kendo stick. No denying a mean streak in Lynch.
It's a mean streak that can take you to the very top in this game, and Lyra Valkyria has modeled her entire career on Becky
I believe
Lynch.
that there, Wade, is a toolbox. And that is a chair.
You should climb inside that box, Michael Cole. Name for your little home.
Instead of box inside the corner. Maybe one of those tonight in the TLC match. And now Becky Lynch with a steel chair in hand, and Lyra Valkyria looks to be defenseless after the beat down with a kendo stick. Now right to the spine of Lyra. And this is a vicious Lynch we're watching here again to Valkyria.
Valkyria is getting turned into mincemeat tonight.
I mean, this is a woman that that grew up idolizing Becky Lynch. They developed a great friendship, and now I believe a jealous Lynch has turned things around in the way she feels about Lyra Valkyria.
How can you be jealous if you are the champion?
Oh, nice drop toe hold. Face first into the chair.
Just unmatched finesse and heinous attacks from Becky Lynch. That's why she is the absolute best.
Oh, no. Toolbox in hand, you can see how heavy it is. Becky having to use her shoulder to support it now. Oh, right to Valkyria. And this is becoming a massacre, Wade. Cover now on Lyra. Manages to stay in it.
Careful what you wish for, Lyra Valkyria. Because this is what you get. You're playing with fire. Prodding Becky Lynch.
Bang! I was always wondering what was inside those toolboxes, and Becky Lynch has pulled out what... Is that it? It appears to... And now Becky pounded away on Valkyria.
It's a zip tie.
Yeah, it's a zip tie. That's what I thought. Becky's got a zip tie. She's going to zip tie the hands together. Literally handcuffing Valkyria here.
Perfectly legal, Michael Cole. Guess what, Valkyria? This is what you asked for.
Well, indeed she did. Another disqualification stipulation. And Valkyria now. And now a wrench in the hand of Becky. Oh, goodness, to the ribs. The official can't do anything about this.
Welcome to the jungle, Lyra Valkyria, where only the strongest will survive.
Welcome to the man cave. And Becky, again with that wrench in hand, into the corner. And Lyra Valkyria just pummeled by Lynch. Covered by Becky. Hook to the leg. Isn't enough. Kick out by Valkyria.
I mean, at this point, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what is the point in kicking out? You can't defend yourself. You can't throw attacks. The referee can technically step in if Lyra Valkyria simply can't defend herself.
That suplex to Lyra Valkyria.
The referee is now gone white as a ghost. He's questioning, should I step in? Is this my moment? Do I need to protect Lyra?
Now the exploder to Valkyria, who again can't even defend herself, has no use of her hands right now. Look at, she's trying to use the step to somehow saw that zip tie apart. But Becky Lynch just relentless on her assault here. I mean, Becky's to the point where she could really damage this young woman's career.
That's the intent right now. Finish Valkyria off for good. And Valkyria hung out to dry.
Oh no, a kendo stick to Lyra. Come on, Becky, what are you doing here? I mean, this is a woman that the locker room looked up to. She was a role model. People like Lyra Valkyria based everything in their career on Becky Lynch. And now Becky Lynch is trying to torture this woman and punish her with the kendo sticks. My God.
Becky Lynch is just merciless, and that's how you have to be at the very top level.
Well, I mean, at some point, Wade, just go for the pin and win this thing. End it. And Becky Lynch now, with Valkyria not able to protect herself, delivers the leg drop off the ropes. Cover again by Lynch. And again, Lyra somehow gets the shoulder up. I mean, Lyra's got guts. She's got heart. She's got resilience, but I'm not sure if her brain's functioning right now.
Yeah, I'd call this stupidity at this point. You simply can't win a fight from this position. Hands tied together, body mashed.
And now Lyra desperately trying to see what's left in that toolbox. I don't think there's anything there. Well, there was, but Lyra couldn't get her hands on it.
Actually, but yeah, if you got your hands tied together, what good are they?
Becky now, chairs position, went for the manhandle slam. Lyra Valkyria able to somehow get her arms around Becky, and now she's got Becky trapped in the waistlock, and now Lyra Valkyria using headbutts for offense. Oh, goodness!
No way to escape for Becky Lynch, and this may have turned around in a hurry.
And look at, did the zip ties come apart?
I think they snapped on impact from that belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, no, actually... No, they are. They're still intact. The zip tie still intact. How about Valkyria?
Well, I thought she got lucky on that land.
They came off.
Such joy.
They came off, and she put her hand back in.
Flurry of offense, an attempt to escape, but it simply wasn't enough.
And now Lyra fighting back, man. What guts from this young lady. Lyra Valkyria with a kick down to the head of Becky Lynch, and Becky stunned and in trouble.
Well, take nothing away from the resilience of Lyra Valkyria. She's showing us all something right now.
Lyra with a drum kick.
Kind of athleticism most people simply cannot pull off without their hands tied.
And again, hands still zip tied together. Lyra Valkyria second. It's a moonsault on Becky Lynch. Into the cover now. Shoulders are down, but she couldn't hook the leg, and Becky was able to kick out.
No hand moonsault. How do you get rotation with your hands tied together? But this drop kick speaks for itself. I'm astounded by that. To be able to pull this maneuver off such high risk, this deep into a...
The way that Becky tied her hands up, it's not the way that the zip tie is on anymore. So Lyra has improvised, and I mean, I guess it's working for the angle that they're trying to make work here.
No countouts, no disqualifications. Lyra's last opportunity in the title. And now Lyra Valkyria, handcuffs, zip tied together, using to her advantage, bouncing Becky face first off the chairs.
By hook or by crook, trying to figure out a way. And you do sense if Lyra can get those hands free, it's going to be over in a short amount of time, because with all the momentum in the world now.
Well, Lyra here, obviously,
you can see
attempting somehow to untie the protective padding, the turnbuckle padding there.
Read a book by Harry Houdini before she entered this match.
You can see that she can easily take her hand out.
And now Lyra Valkyria tossing the turnbuckle outside the ring, and Becky from behind. And Lyra driven into the post, shoulder first. I mean, Lyra had a rally, but I mean, what can you expect to do? You can't wrestle, you can't combat in this type of matchup when you can't use your hands.
I mean, it was impressive enough that Lyra Valkyria is even still ticking in this matchup.
And Becky has no idea where Lyra went. Becky Lynch has no idea where the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship has disappeared to. Well, there's your Houdini reference.
I think I saw Lyra going through the crowd to the exit and saying, nah, my night's over. Hand it to Becky Lynch.
I don't believe that happened.
The best woman has won. The best man has won, in fact.
And Becky looking. Oh! And Lyra was under the ring with a fire extinguisher in hand.
Noxious gases inside those fire extinguishers, now in the lungs of Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch blinded by that fire extinguisher from Lyra Valkyria. And now Lyra trying to figure out, look at this, Lyra trying to use the sharp edge of that fire extinguisher to break these, the grip by the zip tie.
They re-zip tied her hands when she was underneath the ring.
I know everything about the SAS. They are the absolute best on the planet. And hopefully Lyra Valkyria...
And now that they got...
James Bond. And Lyra Valkyria now...
And now that she can't get them off, she had to go back underneath the ring. Oh my God.
Now Becky Lynch with a kendo stick in hand. Lyra better turn around. Lyra Valkyria, she finally got herself separated.
Somebody fucking got them off. Talk about botches. Jesus Christ.
What a game-changing moment it is, getting those hands loose from the zip tie. And now swinging for the fences.
And Becky Lynch is now on the run.
I mean, the mindset
This
of
match
Becky
is
Lynch
taking
seeing
deductions by my part because of these botches with that fucking zip tie.
Oh, the kendo stick just splintered. And now Lyra Valkyria hooking Becky Lynch, fisherman suplex. Cover now for the win and the championship. Becky at 2.
What a gutsy performance from Lyra Valkyria, but it ain't over yet. There's a certain level of class that Becky Lynch has when the chips are down.
Lyra Valkyria now, and Becky Lynch steals chair that she was going to use. Lyra drove the chair off the face of Becky.
Ricocheting off the forehead of Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch has no clue where she's at now.
Now outside the ring, Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch on her shoulders. Becky, though, able to get to the steps. Now a handful of hair. And Becky with Lyra going for the manhandle slam. Lyra trying to counter. She's got Becky up on her shoulders now. Lyra Valkyria with a Midnight Ring to Becky Lynch.
Oh, off the steps, onto the concrete floor. There ain't much padding out here, guys. Trust me on that one.
But the pinfall has to take place inside the ring as we take another look.
Once again, so resourceful was Lyra Valkyria after taking a hideous beating in this match. And I mean, it would be over had Becky Lynch landed in the ring there.
Lyra Valkyria, what a performance tonight with everything she was against, getting her hands zip-tied, beaten down by Becky. The fact that she's still in this fight, what a testament to the heart of this young woman.
Just no quit whatsoever in Valkyria, just keeps on believing, even when it felt like there was zero chance.
I told you, Lyra Valkyria, she's a future world champion. I believed in Lyra since day one here. Tremendous athlete, great upside for Lyra, and could be closing in on the Intercontinental title.
No doubt that at all. Lyra Valkyria, incredibly special, and she's converting the doubters second by second in this one.
Lyra into the corner. Becky Lynch moves out of harm's way. Remember, the turnbuckle has been exposed by Lyra. Now a manhandle slam through the chair, into the cover for the win. Lyra kicks out again.
Wow, she ate a turnbuckle shot. Got the Bexploder through the fucking chairs. Or no, I'm sorry, the manhandle slam, and she still kicked out. Okay.
There was doubt creeping in on Becky now, Wade, with everything she's done to Lyra Valkyria tonight.
The entire soul, brain, body of Becky Lynch is racked in doubt. That's all that exists for Becky Lynch right now. Can she overcome that?
Probably the best thing Lyra did was roll out of the ring there after suffering the manhandle slam through the chairs and somehow kicking out. And now Becky Lynch.
I'll be honest, I feel like Becky's making this match.
Lyra Valkyria. Lyra has, she's absorbed so much punishment here tonight, and somehow still in this. And Becky just face first off the chair.
Bouncing ball repeatedly up and down, and
no, my God.
Oh God.
Oh goodness, just kicking the back of the neck of Valkyria, who's now caught inside the steel chair.
Throat of Valkyria jamming against the sharp edge of the back of that chair, and what the hell are you cooking up here?
Oh no, oh my goodness.
Sternum taking more.
And again, Lyra is trapped in that chair. And now Lyra, she may have Becky pinned against the post. And Lyra may use the chair now as a weapon. Becky Lynch, though, out of harm's way. And now going to swing Lyra into the post.
Got the leverage, got the momentum.
Man, what a match.
With the sickening mindset to maximize the punishment here. And it's the victim, Valkyria.
Becky Lynch, who's got Lyra trapped, now standing on the Spanish announce table. And Becky Lynch, with a kick right to Lyra. And Lyra Valkyria appears to be out.
A spine-snapping moment on Valkyria.
And now Becky Lynch with a crowbar in hand.
Valkyria
come on now.
Cold here.
Can the ref just call this thing off? I mean, Lyra hasn't moved. She's defenseless. And Becky now with that steel crowbar in her hand. Oh, come on, Becky. Don't do this. Don't do this, Becky. Oh, I ran it from behind us, Bayley.
Oh, they saw Bayley. That's why the crowd cheered. That's why the crowd cheered, because they saw Bayley. I'm like, is Bayley there? It's Big Booty Bayley. It's the Triple B. It's Triple B. Actually, Big Busty Bayley. God damn. Bayley looks, golly gee. Oh, Lord. Becky looks, not Becky, Bayley. Triple B, big bust, quadruple B, big busty, beautiful Bayley. Big busty, beautiful booty Bayley. You give her the 5 Bs. Jesus Christ. That fit, yo, that fit is amazing. I love it. Leather fit. Perfect fit. She looks amazing.
Secret out of her balls, Bayley is wrecking this match.
driving her into the barricade. Again, the official can do nothing. Match continues. No disqualification, but Lynch is being destroyed by Bayley here. Becky Lynch. Oh, man, she just got out of harm's way. Bayley going flying into the WWE fans here.
How tough is Becky Lynch? Taking on two women effectively.
Oh! Where did she come from?
The Bailey Patea to the back of the head of Lynch through a table.
Out of nowhere, Lyra hits Becky through a table. No pop though.
Had been finished for good, trapped in that chair.
Lyra Valkyria came flying out of nowhere like the Irish goddess she portrays, Morrigan. And Lyra Valkyria out with an opportunity. The champion stunned. Lyra sends Becky back into the ring. Can Lyra somehow pull off what would be just an unbelievable victory tonight?
It looks like Becky Lynch is done here. There's nothing coming back the other way.
Lyra with Becky up on her shoulders. And Becky rakes the eyes, was going for Nightwing again. And now Becky with the manhandle slam, nice arm drag takedown. And Bayley, oh my goodness.
Took a swing at Becky Lynch, missed and caught Valkyria.
Break up the pin.
The man retains. Bayley with a crucial error.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
Bayley upset after what Becky did to her. She had her hand wrapped with that steel chain, and I believe inadvertently took out Lyra Valkyria, which handed the win to Becky Lynch. Wade, Lyra has no more opportunities at the Intercontinental title as long as Becky's champion.
You've got to be tough, you've got to be talented, but most of all, you've got to be lucky, and luck was smiling on Becky Lynch tonight.
Congratulations to Becky Lynch. LA24 presents The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. In theaters everywhere, October 3rd. Watch the trailer online now.
Oh, this is the second time Dwayne does a movie with Emily Blunt. If you guys haven't checked out Jungle Cruise, that was a great movie. Great movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. I guess this one, she's still playing his wife. They make a good on-screen couple. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this is my thought. This match, aside from the zip tie botches, I was not a huge fan of. I don't know if it was... I felt like Becky carried this match a lot with her physicality. I know Lyra tried. I just wasn't a huge fan. You could essentially put this match better than the opener with... better than the opener between Naomi, Rhea, and Io. But the reason why I wouldn't is because even though it got way more time than that match, I still feel like all three women in the opener match looked way better than Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch looked like in that match. I don't know if it was the stipulation. It wasn't as violent, I guess, as you thought it might be, even though there was a lot of physicality. There was a lot of there was a lot of, I guess, props that were used and kendo sticks, and there was a crowbar. The ending sequence was okay. Bayley came out to save Lyra from getting hit with the crowbar, and then basically Bayley cost Lyra the title at the end. I don't know, man. Still, this match was way better than the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross match from yesterday, which I think is going to go down as the worst match of the entire SummerSlam card for the two nights. This match, for the third match of the night after the TLC, I'm going to rank it third. It was the third match. In my eyes, it was the third best match of the night. Are they already doing the... No way. No, this is something else. Yeah, in my eyes, it goes like this. So far from the three matches that they've put on, I don't care that they gave this match. The only reason why you could rank it above the opener between Rhea, Naomi, and Io is because it was given more time. However, just because it was given more time, it didn't live up to my expectations of what I thought this match would be. Jelly Roll coming back out after yesterday. That's funny. So yeah, first match of the night so far. Like the match that took the match of the night so far is the TLC. The TLC fatal. How many people were in that TLC match? But the tag team TLC match from the night where the Wyatt Six ended up winning the tag team titles, retaining their tag team titles. That was the best match of the night so far. Second best match of the night so far is the opener between Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. All three women looked phenomenal. Naomi literally left me impressed with the way that she performed, the way that she carries herself now as champion. Everybody looked great. And then the third best match of the night so far is the Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Now, the next match upcoming is the Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu steel cage match, which I think and I'm hoping will be phenomenal and crazy and has the potential to be the match of the night. Let's check this out.
Keep it 100. You ain't never been in the ring with nobody like me. Jacob Fatu. See, I'm on gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean? Fatu is the United States champion. So all I'm saying is, I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for him. Me and you, Solo, now the champions, one-on-one.
Yeah, that I mean.
I'm about to dog walk your ass for the U.S. championship.
Yeah, that I mean.
Fatu into the cover. Who the hell is that? I gave Jacob the world. I gave him everything. And he deserves none of it.
Can I just say the way Jacob Fatu sells and takes things in his athleticism is incredible.
My MFTs. My family tree.
My family tree. That's the new bloodline. That's Jacob's, or that's Solo's new faction. My family tree.
If Jacob wants to get involved in our business, we'll take care of it.
What happened to Tom?
Moments ago, a multi-car accident.
Do you know where you can find Jacob Fatu? You gotta be kidding me. Jacob Fatu is a person of interest?
I ain't going with you punk-ass police. I didn't even do nothing.
Calm down. Let's answer the questions, not make it any worse than it already is, okay?
Tonight is the perfect example of who Jacob Fatu really is. Once a criminal, always a criminal. This will be locked up. Jimmy Uso, and he is on.
Solo. You want to frame an innocent man to get Jacob locked up? Let's see how you like it. Because you will defend your United States Championship against Jacob Fatu inside a steel cage.
Tonight is about sending a message.
Where's Solo going all of a sudden? The hell away from Jacob Fatu, and who can blame him? Solo! SummerSlam! Outdoor! Walker! No Hunter!
The following is a steel cage match, and it is for the United States Championship. Both competitors will be locked inside the cage. The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage, either through the door or climbing over the top with both feet touching the floor. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa will be Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. That could be up to June. Now marching into the second steel cage match of his career. Pinfall, submission, escape from the cage, both feet hitting the floor. Wait, the question is, who does this match favor, Solo or Jacob?
Well, based on the actions of Solo Sikoa and the NFTs over the past several months, it's been the numbers game that has really exemplified this accumulation of power by Solo Sikoa. The cage, in theory, neutralizes all of that and makes this a one-on-one matchup. Fatu against the man who calls himself Solo, but rarely has been.
Well, this steel cage match for the United States Championship brought to you by Breath Step. Kill bad breath, become legendary. Defended that championship against Jimmy Uso in Saturday night's main event last month. Steel cage, though, as Solo well knows, is a different ball game.
What a return to great heights it has been for Solo Sikoa after the world started writing him off.
Introducing the challenger from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu in his very first SummerSlam, the former United States champion, heading into his first steel cage match in his WWE career. This is the 5th time at SummerSlam that we have had a steel cage matchup, the first since 2001. Back in 1990, the Ultimate Warrior beat Rick Rude. In 94, Bret Hart with a big victory when he beat his brother Owen. In 97, Mankind beat Hunter Hearst Helmsley inside a steel cage at SummerSlam. And then we had a tag team matchup in a cage back in 2001. Jacob Fatu, who at one point in his career, Wade, said, "I love you, Solo." And now it's nothing but disdain.
Jacob Fatu loved Solo when Jacob Fatu was comfortable in the role of soldier. Unfortunately for Solo, Jacob Fatu outgrew the soldier's uniform and started making some battle plans of his own. Those battle plans led him all the way to the United States Championship. However, Solo and his MSTs brought it back to the family.
The prestigious United States Championship match is underway. The official Daphne LaShawn inside the cage. Harley Race, of course, the late great Hall of Famer, the very first United States champion. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held this title over the years. Reminding Jacob Fatu that he is again locked in the cage. Made some comments about the fact that Jacob has been in jail before. Solo Sikoa tried to get him arrested a few weeks back as well.
Solo Sikoa just made one final offer to Jacob Fatu to come back to the family.
Well, it's not going to happen. I think Jacob's made that pretty clear over the past couple of months. For Solo Sikoa, he's really got to stop this high-octane style of offense from Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, but everyone forgets that Solo Sikoa, the former street fighting champion of the islands, the former enforcer of the bloodline. This man is double tough too. He might not be as flashy as Jacob Fatu, but he is just as dangerous.
Oh, no doubt. And Jacob Fatu now going to mount Solo in the corner. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt by the Samoan werewolf.
This is exactly what Jacob Fatu has wanted. No more sneak attacks, no more family politics, just pure, unadulterated violence.
Yeah, lock me in the cage with Solo and I'll take care of business. He just delivered that flying corkscrew elbow.
Let's not forget, it was Solo Sikoa that brought Jacob Fatu into the world of WWE after management had consistently said, hell no. Other family members from the Samoan dynasty had said, hell no, this guy is just too dangerous, too uncontrollable.
Oh, no! Jacob walked into the cage by Solo. And yeah, your point's right, and you are accurate that did happen, but that it was the way that Solo treated Jacob once he arrived here. Looked down upon him, expected him to do menial tasks for him. Never really appreciated or respected Jacob. Now Solo splashing him into the cage.
Solo Sikoa knows Jacob Fatu better than anybody is. Any of us. He knows exactly how to control Fatu.
Oh, and let's not forget Solo's bitter too, Wade. I mean, Jacob Fatu cost him the Money in the Bank contract.
That was really the first shot in this rivalry, in my opinion, and it really didn't work out for Jacob Fatu the way he thought it would.
Oh, there's that senton delivered by Solo Sikoa, who is now taken over. Does the steel cage match favor Solo with Jacob?
At this point, you have to say it favors Solo Sikoa, but initially I would have said thanks for the fact that the MFTs cannot get involved. It would be Fatu's advantage.
I gave you everything. I gave you everything. You didn't want to listen.
The thing about Fatu is he's a massive weapon in this game. But weapons need to be pointed in the correct direction. Solo was capable of doing that with Fatu. Now he's a loose cannon. He can go anywhere, and it's not leading to success for Jacob Fatu like it did when he was working under Solo Sikoa.
And wait, here's another interesting statistic. The last time that Solo Sikoa was actually pinned in a match was January at the Netflix premiere by Roman Reigns. Solo has not been pinned since then in 8 months.
Solo is a dominant competitor. He's had a huge impact ever since arriving at Clash at the Castle several years ago.
Wow.
And he's continued in the same vein ever since.
The night Mr. McIntyre will never forget. Solo Sikoa right now is dominating Jacob Fatu. Here's the cover and a kick out by Jacob. And Solo with and now he's asking the official, Ryan Tran, outside the ring to open the door. Remember, Solo can walk out, both feet hit the floor. He will win this steel cage match. And that would just be like humiliating if that would happen at this juncture with Jacob Fatu holding on. Solo trying to drag him toward the door.
Looked like it was going to be an easy victory for Solo Sikoa, which is an unthinkable result here tonight against someone as dangerous as Jacob Fatu. And it's all been going the way of Solo Sikoa.
And since Solo went back on offense, the official locks the door yet again. Now Solo says open it again. Solo wanting to just waltz out of here, and Jacob Fatu is just holding on.
Lining up the most dangerous move in his arsenal.
Yeah, the Samoan spike. Think about the superstars this has felt over the years. Over the Samoan spike, Jacob able to duck underneath, and now Fatu catches him with a kick.
It took way too long of delivering that, but bouncing back with a super. Oh, God!
What a collision.
Completely poleaxing the massive Solo Sikoa. So much power held between these two men. Boom! Jacob Fatu getting the better of that one. Now, all men have weaknesses, and Solo Sikoa knows better than anybody how to expose Jacob Fatu's weaknesses. He's done it so far in this match, but got a little too lax there, and has allowed the Samoan werewolf back into this.
The sun is setting in North Jersey. SummerSlam Sunday. Over 56,000 at MetLife Stadium looking on as Solo and Jacob battle for the United States Championship inside the steel cage.
The sun goes down. The werewolves start howling.
And Jacob's feeling it. Solo sent into the cage.
Solo Sikoa now getting dog-walked. All gas, no brakes, and perhaps no respite for Solo Sikoa.
And it was that phrase, remember when Solo Sikoa twisted the words, all gas, no brains, that really set Jacob Fatu into the edge. And now Jacob, oh my, oh man, Solo can't believe it. Fatu just bounced off the cage.
A human being reacts to steel like that, you are in big trouble.
And now Jacob picking up the pace, sent on by Fatu. Into the corner now, gonna bury Sikoa. And Jacob, oh! Plenty, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu now, gonna head up to the top rope. There's the move to Sikoa.
Unfeasible movement, menacingly down.
Off the top.
Cover by Jacob. Solo kicked out.
Oh, such a late kick out. Jacob Fatu cannot believe it.
But there were two here. Wait, is that the first time that anyone has ever kicked out of a Jacob moonsault?
Absolutely, certainly a double whammy of them. Never question the toughness of Solo Sikoa ever again.
And now Jacob Fatu's going to start questioning himself a little bit. Hit Solo with his bread and butter, and it didn't pay off.
Wait a second.
The MFT.
Oh, look who's here.
Tonga Loa, the massive...
The MFT.
And JC Mateo, the MFTs.
Circling the outside of the ring like sharks. Kept at bay for now.
My family tree. And now Jacob's got a little...
It's Big Jim. The unpushed Uso.
And Jimmy Uso's here.
Launching an assault, technically it's 3-on-1, make it 3-on-1.
Down goes Mateo.
2-on-1, that 1-on-1, but that one is massive.
Oh, and Tyler Tonga with a boot to the face.
He's over 7 foot tall. That is the perfect soldier that Solo Sikoa wanted.
And
The comedic relief Uso.
Jacob looks on, sending him over the Spanish announce table. Jacob can do nothing about it as he's locked inside the cage.
How do you lose Jacob Fatu, yet make your army stronger by recruiting this?
Tyler Tonga still stalking as Solo now tries to drag himself to the door. The door's open. Jacob Fatu going to drag Solo back into the ring. Now will Jacob Fatu.
It's all gas. No goddamn.
He doesn't want an escape. He wants to punish Sikoa. He wants the door locked.
Keep the MFTs out of here and let me...
Oh! Samoan spike from out of nowhere! And 5-2 kicked out!
And Solo Sikoa got the jump on Jacob Fatu, but Jacob Fatu is just too durable. Take a look at this angle right here. Jacob Fatu wiping out JC Mateo, but beware the danger behind you. How do you miss that guy?
And now the Samoan spike as Jacob turned around into it, but he was able to somehow kick out. Jimmy Uso attacked the group here at ringside. It's been dumped over the table. He's down and out. Now Solo Sikoa perhaps looking to escape. Drop over the top. If he gets over the top and his feet at the floor, he wins the matchup and retains the title. Solo now up top, up high. Jacob in pursuit.
Just jump into the arms of the massive Talatonga from there. He'll save you, Solo.
It's going to catch him with a drop on the floor for the win. And now Jacob Fatu dragging Solo back into the cage. And a headbutt by Jacob, and yet another one. Meanwhile, JC Mateo trying to scale the cage here. And
Tonga Loa too.
Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, Jacob Fatu trying to fight him down. And now this Tonga scaling the cage. And what the hell's he got in his...
Tonga Loa's actually inside the cage now, and Tonga following close back.
And he's got handcuffs. Tonga's got handcuffs.
Oh, that is a genius move.
Oh, my goodness. Tonga handcuffing Jacob Fatu to the top of the steel cage.
How do you win a steel cage match if you're tied to the top?
And the problem is for Jacob, he's handcuffed to the top. He's got Solo Sikoa and Tonga Loa in the ring.
You can't get out, and you can't stop Solo from heading to the doorway.
And I don't think that's going to be the only member of the group that perhaps gets in the ring with JC Mateo. Can open the door up now for Solo Sikoa. And Jacob Fatu somehow busted out of those handcuffs. I have no idea how he did that, but he's loose, and he prevents Solo.
How do you get out of the handcuffs?
The moon came up at exactly the right time for this werewolf. Drew some sort of power from it, snapped those handcuffs, and he's back in the fight.
And now Solo ducks underneath again, trying to dive for the door, trying to somehow escape. Jacob Fatu trying to keep Solo in the cage.
Slither his way out.
I don't know if that was scheduled.
And Solo, doesn't matter if his hands hit the floor, his feet have to.
That could have been jerry-rigged just to make Solo look strong and like a monster.
Solo back into the cage. Oh, goodness.
You just hit Jacob. Not Jacob, you just hit Solo.
Slightly the better of that.
And Solo Sikoa's going to win this match thanks to Tonga.
Here is your winner.
All right.
And still the United States Champion, Solo Sikoa.
In a match where I was honestly expecting a little bit more, I guess, more flair from Solo, this is, in my honest opinion, the worst match of the night so far. Number one, oh yeah, he snapped it. He snapped it. He snapped the fuck out of it. I think that was designed to do that just to make Jacob look more like a monster. Oh, I guess Jacob was covering Solo's head with his hand. But yeah, I was expecting a lot more from this match, especially because it was a steel cage. It just felt like a standard steel cage match. Yeah, there was interference by Solo's MFTs and Big Jim Uso, the comedic relief. But realistically, this in my honest opinion is the from the 4 matches we've had so far, this is the worst match of the night so far, but it wasn't that bad. There was a lot of technical. It was a technical bout. A lot of, you could definitely see Jacob's agility and ability, and like why he's a star and why he is who he is. Solo also looked good. It was better than, again, the worst match of SummerSlam is the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross match. This is still leaps and bounds better than that, but it's still the worst match of the night for me so far. So this is 4th. Third is the Becky Lynch Lyra Valkyria match. Second would be the opening match between Rhea Ripley, Naomi, and Io Sky, where Naomi retained. And the best match of the night so far is the tag team match. The tag team TLC match where the Wyatt Six, Joey Gacy, and Dexter Lumis retain their titles. Now let's watch Solo hit this shit. And the moonsault. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Jacob lost, but he took out JC Mateo and Tongaloa. Hit a moonsault from the top of the cage. I was expecting that to happen. It sucks that it happened after the match. Good segment. Still does not make it better than the Lyra Valkyria Becky Lynch match. Or any of the other matches we got in subsequent. Or any of the other matches we got previously tonight. Bit of a letdown. But hey, you can not all of them can be a ride up, right? After the TLC match, it's felt like a steady decline. Let's see if we can pick it back up in the next one.
Welcome to the official Rhea season opening ceremony.
Let's see, SummerSlam card. Oh yeah. So let's see what the next one could be. We got Naomi, we got Becky Lynch, we got Solo. Oh, we got Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles up next. Pretty sure that this is the next match right here. SummerSlam 2025. There we go. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one. If I'm not mistaken, this is the next and upcoming match.
SummerSlam tonight is brought to you in part by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. And AAA. And it's Triple Mania, which is its biggest show of the year, emanates live from Arena CDMX in Mexico City. It'll be live on Saturday, August 16th, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Oh, they're going to be streaming it on YouTube.
Spanish on our WWE YouTube channel. Don't miss Triple Mania, 2 weeks from
watching
yesterday.
Triple Mania, motherfuckers.
And look who's here. Mr. Iguana,
those guys do
Clown
not need
from
to be
AAA in the house
weekend.
once again for SummerSlam.
Stars of this past week's SmackDown
Psycho Clown
and
and Mr. Iguana are Who are the third
from AAA? Well, they're going to have their eyes on the next matchup. Dominic Mysterio calls himself a champion. AJ Styles, however, thinks he's a fraud. One defends his name, the other is looking to snub it out. After weeks of blind shots and cheap shots, it's finally time to find out who's right. It's Dirty Dom, AJ Styles.
This match is supposed to set up the WWE title match between John and Cody. So, we'll see. AJ should realistically become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I could see him becoming the Intercontinental Champion, winning today. But I can also see Dom winning and then becoming a two-time, a doble campeón at Triple Mania, where he's the Intercontinental Champion and the World and the AAA Mega Campeón. Oh, Jesus Christ! He looks phenomenal.
inspired by your work ethic. But just so you know, you will always be Rey Mysterio's punk-ass kid. I'm coming after that Intercontinental Championship.
AJ's been breathing down my neck. It's coming after my title.
Dominic Mysterio cannot run forever.
Dominic, you said you wanted to address the WWE Universe regarding your injury.
AJ, read the doctor's note. I am injured. My ribs aren't at 100%. But if you lay a finger on me before I'm cleared, AJ, you'll never get your title match. Doctor's orders. So, you want to put on your glasses and read this, or what?
Yep, right here. Doctor says you're a punk-ass.
I'm not kidding the elderly anyways.
So for somebody that isn't medically clear, Dominic Mysterio's running around. Look like he isn't hurt at all.
Dom, you must be feeling great. It was the adrenaline in my soul.
Next week, you are scheduled to be reevaluated. If you are medically clear, I'm going to write a contract for you to defend this Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles.
I'm not gonna lie, these segments have been gold.
Hey, I hope you get cleared today. Quit stalling.
What are you doing? I'm not cleared, AJ.
Not yet. You will be.
And once again, Dirty Dom, who apparently has rib injuries. You see it pretty liver to me. Dr. AJ, CPR.
Done. You're going to get that doctor's evaluation now? Right now. We finished the evaluation.
Oh, I love it.
AJ, I am cleared. I will see you at SummerSlam. I am the greatest. I'm already the greatest ever. I believe that I'm the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
I'm coming after that Intercontinental Championship. The all-time best in WWE. You will always be Rey Mysterio's punk-ass.
All right. The build-up for this rivalry has been actually a really fun one to watch. Let's see if it pays off. If I was WWE, I'd have Dom retain and then win the AAA Mega Campeonato in a couple of weeks. His ring gear really does pay homage to a lot of luchadores. But I also can see them. I can also see them putting the title on AJ and then pushing AJ to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Either way, whichever one works. Yeah, my money's on Dom. I think Dom wins. I think Dom wins with the help of the Judgment Day.
Wingstop provided fans the opportunity to vote on what vest Dominic Mysterio wore during his entrance. The winner was option 3, the long skeleton vest. Huge thanks to all who voted. Wingstop is here.
Isn't he supposed to be a heel? Why would he do whatever the fans want him to do? That makes no sense.
This year, 20 years ago at SummerSlam, Rey Mysterio battled Eddie Guerrero in a ladder match for custody of Dominic Mysterio. Dominic still rubbing salt in his dad's wounds, and I'm gonna defend the championship tonight wearing a prototype of the gear that my dad wore at SummerSlam ladder match for the custody of me.
Forget about the deadbeat dad. This is the new and improved vision of what a Mysterio can be. Dirty.
I'm really split. I would if I was WWE, I'd keep the title on Dom and book him to be the AAA Mega Campeon champion. What I also could see is them putting the title on AJ. Oh, they gave him an entrance. AJ's winning. I think AJ's winning. I think AJ's winning. AJ's winning tonight. He came out with a kid that looks like Tom.
Speaking of Eddie Guerrero, AJ Styles' son Avery arriving in a lowrider tonight on the 20th anniversary of the Eddie Ray ladder match from SummerSlam. Viva la Raza!
Oh, God.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Wait, AJ Styles one-upping Dominic Mysterio in the mind games here tonight. I talked to AJ earlier today. He said, Cole, I got a surprise for you. Check out my tights when I come to the ring tonight. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Damn.
Put two and two together. The lowrider.
He came out like Eddie. He came out like his daddy. Damn. Órale, wey. Latino Heat.
2005 in the match for custody of Dominic Mysterio. And the message.
Dom is psyched out.
Subtle, is it?
I'm a fan. I am a fan. Oh Lord. I wonder. I bet Chavo was pissed. Chavo has to be pissed.
This could be his last SummerSlam.
Oh God. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. I see. I Styles Heat. Oh my God. I see why they made him go out second. That was fucking beautiful. Oh, I think AJ wins. I think AJ wins, and they're putting the Intercontinental title on AJ. I think that's what's happening tonight. I would have kept it on Dom, but that entrance got me hyped.
Technically, I'm a
Latino Heat.
English and American.
Yeah, I know. I hear that every week. Nonetheless, SummerSlam and Intercontinental titles have been such a rich tradition. This is for the Intercontinental Championship 16 times at SummerSlam. The Intercontinental title has changed hands. Will that happen again tonight?
Oh, he's going full Eddie Guerrero on this shit.
Over the years, SummerSlam 88, Ultimate Warrior, ending the long-winning streak of the Honky Tonk Man. 1991, Bret Hart winning his first Intercontinental title. 92, and what was voted the greatest SummerSlam match of all time. The British Bulldog, Bret Hart for the Intercontinental Championship. 97, Stone Cold Steve Austin's first Intercontinental Championship.
Dom paying homage to fucking to La Parca with that ring.
The way this has started, it's not going to be a classic. It's one-way traffic so far.
And again, we mentioned it earlier in the Countdown show. Big match for Dominic Mysterio tonight. He wants to prove he belongs on the big stage. In these type of matches, he can do that by beating Styles.
Yeah, take on a former world champion and beat him on your own without any help from anyone would be a massive feat, but it's certainly what Dom is capable of. But right now, Dom can't get out the blocks. His head is all over the place thanks to the antics of AJ Styles.
And that's a good point, Wade. He's got a lot on his mind. Of course, Liv Morgan, his girlfriend, out with injury. Dominic's got a big match for the AAA Mega title in 2 weeks at Triple Mania. Oh, that fatal four-way, as now he takes control of AJ Styles.
And right there was the brilliance of Dom Mysterio. That 619 taking down this Eddie Guerrero phony AJ Styles.
No, I don't think he's being phony. I just think he's paying homage to the man. But Dominic Mysterio now going to climb the ropes up over the top and takes out Styles. And one of the things about AJ,
I like how this match doesn't have like a crazy stipulation. It's just literally a straight up contest between Dom and AJ.
With him for a number of weeks, AJ Styles perhaps overlooked the champ.
Who hasn't overlooked Dom Mysterio over the past few years? Everyone. And guess what? They've all been proven wrong and will continue to be proven wrong. There's a little Eddie Guerrero for you, AJ. How that feel?
A kick out by Styles for the referee. Eddie Orengo could get in position. And Dominic Mysterio now looking to wear down AJ Styles.
Now this game plan of AJ Styles to wear the Eddie gear has simply been a red rag to a toro. That's a ball.
Orale.
Thanks, mate. No problem. I know you need a little help every now and again, and it's all about Dirty Dom Mysterio now.
Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental title back at WrestleMania in a fatal four-way match when he actually pinned his Judgment Day teammate Finn Balor.
Remember here, Dirty Dom hasn't actually competed since early June thanks to a multitude of injuries keeping him out.
He had one injury. He had a rib issue.
Rib issue, and obviously it seeped into other body parts.
Went for a Hurricane Rana, and AJ Styles has him in position perhaps for a Styles clash here, and Dominic fights out of it.
Danger moment there for Dirty Dominic Mysterio, but he sensed it and scarpered out of there in a hurry.
AJ Styles with a tornado DDT, launching himself off the ropes. And both men are down in a critical moment in this match.
Yeah, you can tell AJ is hurting at this point. He's taken a lot of abuse in the early goings, but this was executed perfectly. Unfortunately for AJ, hurting so badly, he wasn't able to leap up and capitalize on it.
And a great night here, SummerSlam Sunday, 56,000 plus in attendance at MetLife Stadium. The lights are on, spotlights on the Intercontinental Championship. Dominic turned inside out. And Styles now with that running, sliding forearm, and Dominic's on the ropes.
And again, that second win now is AJ, and looking incredibly rapid with it.
SummerSlam has been pretty good to AJ Styles. Beat John Cena here at one point in his career. Covered by Styles for the Intercontinental title, kick out by Mysterio.
I think you could literally name any PLE of the year, and they've all been very good to AJ Styles, because that's how successful he has been since arriving back at the Royal Rumble in 2016 here. It's been a golden time for AJ. Will it continue tonight?
AJ Styles again looking to put Mysterio away, and there's a Pele kick by AJ, and Dominic's down.
This really is AJ Styles at his very best, and at the moment, Dominic does not have an answer.
Styles launched out to the apron by the champ. Forearm caught Dominic in the nose.
How quick are those reflexes of AJ Styles still to this day, 26 years deep.
Phenomenal forearm. Dominic ducks underneath. AJ rolls through, caught himself in the apron, and Dominic with a Michinoku driver. Here's the cover. Is it enough to retain the title? Kick out by Styles.
Oh, both men with such brilliant reflexes there. First of all, AJ leaping with that attempt at the phenomenal forearm, but the slip that caught him up in the ropes, that's all that Dom needed to get up with that Michinoku driver. And Dom just continues to grow in this game.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I agree with you, Wade. I mean, Dominic Mysterio has grown leaps and bounds over the past couple of years. And now Dominic, we've been talking a lot about Eddie Guerrero tonight. And these are the three amigos that Eddie made famous.
This is the modern day Eddie Guerrero.
Let's not go that far quite yet.
I don't think we're going far enough.
And AJ Styles drops Dominic on the back of his head. That brainbuster by Styles.
Oh man, that was vicious from AJ Styles. Just like he was closing things out. Straight down on the top of the neck and the shoulders. Dom's barely moved ever since.
AJ Styles trying to pull Dominic into position. AJ, a former Intercontinental champion, former WWE champ as well. Oh, went for a frog splash a la Eddie. And Dominic got the knees up, and now Dominic with an opportunity.
Real toughness from Dominic Mysterio, ready to capitalize.
And now AJ in position.
Turning disaster into opportunity.
The move that Dominic took from his dad, Rey Mysterio, the 619. And now Dominic going up top, looking to put AJ away. Went for his own frog splash. AJ Styles caught him.
Oh, God.
And looking for the calf crusher now.
What a transition from AJ.
You're looking for a calf crusher on Dominic Mysterio here by AJ Styles. If Dominic taps out, we got a new Intercontinental champion.
Turning this matchup on a dime was AJ Styles. So inventive there. And desperately trying to grab the rope and makes it.
Yeah, Dominic, he has champion's advantage. AJ's got a pin or submitted, and Dominic making it to the ropes will force a break.
Frustrating for AJ Styles, who must have smelled victory on that one. Thought he was adding to that trophy cabinet with Intercontinental Championship gold.
And Dominic trying to fight out of the corner, and he does. Dirty Dom. Oh, sends AJ face first into the turnbuckle.
A millionth of a second away from colliding, but just at the right time. Dirty Dom, who is now...
Oh, the official, Eddie Orango, pretty much caught Dominic there. And what are you doing?
It's not illegal to take it off, to then drive an opponent intentionally into the corner would be a disqualification, but...
And the official is trying to put the pad back on as Dominic now has the steel chair in hand.
And that was the trap. Distract the referee with the turnbuckle and then pounce with the steel.
Oh! Tossing it to AJ! Talk about some lying, cheating, and stealing, and AJ Styles turns it around!
Stop it! That's not what happened, referee!
Vintage Eddie Guerrero here! Well, the referee doesn't know what happened.
Of all the dirty tricks, AJ Styles, that's disgusting.
Well, the issue is the official had no idea what happened, so the matchup's going to continue. And AJ Styles makes $30 pay. That was right out of Eddie's playbook.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Dom summoning his inner Eddie.
Once again from Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dom summoning. And AJ, who is portraying Eddie, hitting his inner Eddie. That was beautiful. Damn, both of them going for nut shots. Jesus Christ.
Dirty Dom in the nether regions right now. Liv Morgan will be in a blind panic watching this one.
I love this match. This is a really good and entertaining match. This is a really fun and entertaining match. I love it.
Trying to will AJ Styles on.
Shot to the throat there from Dirty Dom. It's getting desperate in that. This is what you've got to do if you want it maintain.
AJ rolls through.
Oh, calf crusher.
AJ Styles wants to get in the calf crusher. And this way, Dirty Dom has nowhere to go. Styles with the calf crusher in. Dominic Mysterio in trouble. Is he going to tap out here?
Dirty Dom a million miles away from the ropes here. I don't think he's getting there. We might get a tap out imminently.
He's taking his shoe off.
Calf crusher in by Styles. AJ Styles is
stealing his boot. He's stealing his boot.
Has come loose.
He stole his boot.
And Dirty Dom is gonna survive because Styles just pulled the boot off.
It's tough to compete with a busted calf and no shoe on, however, but Dom's gonna try it.
Oh, wait a minute, Dom's got the boot in hand, the official.
Oh!
To the face of Styles.
The referee missed the entire thing.
Technically, the boot should be a legal item because it's a part of his ring gear.
Dirty Dom now up to the top rope with a
frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Second best match of the night so far. By far, second best match of the night so far. Very entertaining. Didn't need no goofy stipulation. Pacing was fucking perfect in my eyes. Dom went over, and I thought Dom should go over. Dirty Dom, with Triple Mania being 2 weeks away, if they keep this title on him and then they give him the AAA Mega Campeonato, then it's Dom is like the future World Heavyweight Champion. You can believe that. Dominic Mysterio is the future of WWE, and now AJ Styles needs to go to TNA and win the TNA World Heavyweight title off Trick Williams or whoever the fuck, because that is what we want to see as WWE fans. Wow. A lot of Eddie Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero must be pissed. Yeah. The classic chair shot, the fake chair shot, that was perfect. That was perfect. They hit that spot beautifully. Oh, Lord. I loved it. A lot of Eddie Guerrero references. AJ's entrance. Oh, Dom. Thought about it. Knew what he was doing. Wow. Dominic is a genius. That was perfect. Oh my God, he lies, he cheats, he steals. Is he Dominic? Is he Ray's kid? Is he Eddie's kid? Who the fuck knows? But this kid just retained his title. Wow. El Sucio. There you go, Papa. Damn, okay. Okay. That was a match. That was
home field. It's a whole
that
new
was
lineup.
great. That was honestly great. So, in Sum Nation so far, best match of the night, tag team TLC match. It's going to be hard for anybody to necessarily like surpass that match just because of all the spots, how entertaining it was. And it was truly a classic paying homage to the match between the Hardy Boys, ENC, and the Dudleys like 20 plus years ago. It was a very good match. It was a fun and entertaining match. A lot of cool spots. Lacey, oh fuck, I forgot her name. Johnny's wife, JC Lane. Fuck, why did I know her name. I'm just going blank. But Johnny's wife going through the ladder, the DIY going through the tables. Guys, it was a great match through and through. The second best match of the night was the triple threat between Naomi, Rhea, and Io. But however, Dominic Mysterio, AJ Styles surpassed that. A lot of Eddie Guerrero references. Chavo Guerrero must be pissed. The spots were fucking incredible. The pacing to the match from beginning to end was perfect. They weren't gassed, they weren't blown up, and the right person went over in this match. Dominic retaining his title. It didn't have any crazy or goofy stipulation, and it was properly executed. Very well done. Second best match of the night so far for me. Third best match of the night is the Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky triple threat match where Naomi retains her title. Naomi left me very impressed, hitting all of her spots perfectly. Her offense looked great. She looked phenomenal, hitting all of her moves. It was a clash of three different styles, and all three women looked amazing. Io Sky with her high flying ability was phenomenal, looked great. Rhea Ripley with her physicality, with being who Rhea Ripley is, a badass in the ring. It looked like she was going to get the win, but then Naomi, being biding her time, waiting for the perfect spot, comes in, grabs the tights, and wins the WWE Women's World Title. Then the fourth best match of the night was the Lyra Valkyria and... Hold on. Before I give you the fourth best match, hold on.
Nice.
Stephanie's talking.
Well, I have the honor of announcing tonight's attendance, and that is 60,561 people here tonight.
Stephanie still looks incredible. There's more people here today than there was yesterday.
And tonight we get a total of 113,722 people, making this the biggest SummerSlam in history!
With combined attendance. Stephanie looks fit as fuck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank all of you.
Yeah. So like I was saying, the fourth best match of the night was the Lyra Valkyria Becky Lynch match. That match got way too much time in my personal opinion. Just because it gave them that much time doesn't necessarily mean the match was good. It was in my honest eyes, a little bit underwhelming. There was a couple of botches because of the zip tie that was around Lyra Valkyria's wrists, and then when she went underneath the ring to go get the fire extinguisher and they fixed the zip ties, they did it too tight, so where she couldn't use the fire extinguisher to cut the zip tie off. Just those little things is the reason why Dexter Lumis and Joey Gacy were incredible in this match. The table spot was incredible for the tag team match. But no, like I was saying, because even though it was long, we had Bayley come in, help Lyra, and then cost her ultimately the Intercontinental title. It was just, in my honest eyes, it was just a little bit too messy. It didn't live up to the stipulation that they set up. Even though it was a very physical bout, it wasn't my favorite. It's the fourth best match of the night. And the 5th best match of the night so far is the Jacob Fatu Solo Sikoa match. I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to have a little bit more comedic relief to it. It was going to be more entertaining. It was, in my honest eyes, it was just a standard steel cage match. Still better than yesterday's worst match, which was the Karrion Kross Sami Zayn match. Again, all the matches today have been by far better than that match yesterday. But because it didn't necessarily meet my expectations of entertainment aspect, even though Jacob at the end did hit his spot off the top of the steel cage on Tongaloa and JC Mateo, it left me underwhelmed, and it didn't ultimately live up to the hype that I was going into that match. I thought that match actually had the potential to be the match of the night, and sadly, it did not live up to it. Now we get a street fight between John motherfucking Cena versus Cody motherfucking Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Let us watch. Oh, it's predicted that Cody's going to turn heel and John's going to be babyface, but we'll see that right now.
Championship comes home with me. There will be no one ever worthy enough to earn the right to hold this again.
I don't fight a guy who's counting the days until he's out the door. At SummerSlam, I want to fight the real John Cena.
Hold on, Cody. I am not going to be at SummerSlam. I am filming a big movie for Netflix in New York City. I am emotionally exhausted. This was what's best for business right now. There is no way that I can sign this contract.
John Cena forced me to make a choice, and I hesitated. I did not flinch when I returned at WrestleMania and I came back home. I did not flinch when I stood across from a future Hall of Famer with a muscle hanging off the bone. I did not flinch when I went back-to-back at the Royal Rumble. I did not flinch when I faced my mentor, Randy Orton. And I did not flinch when the final boss came for my soul. Just the fine print at SummerSlam. It's a street fight.
Thank you. That was just the boot in the ass that I needed. You forced me into a fight. If I don't show up for war, I shouldn't show up at all.
Welcome back, John Cena.
We get to see Cody Rhodes face off against the greatest of all time at my best.
I was born to do this. At SummerSlam, I want all the hustle, loyalty, and respect.
The following is a street fight! And it is WWE Championship. In this match, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
When you walk behind and you're not a leader, then the feud never changes. The feud never changes. The feud never changes.
Hey,
don't let me down now, because I came back for you, for that man up there that died 10 years ago and never got the opportunity to see a real world champion. I'm proud of you. Thank God I have you.
The undisputed WWE Championship match is presented by Wheatley American Vodka, the undisputed champ of smooth. Wheatley is 10 times distilled and never backs down from a fight because cutting corners is an American. Enjoy your summer by grabbing an American Mule today. Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly.
The lights are back. The color's back. It's John Cena, the babyface wonder of the world, making his grand return. Feeling the music, feeling the vibe. I see what WWE did there. They brought back babyface John, baby. Babyface John. The last time is now.
Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, we do. Time to go to work, baby boy. Let's go, John. Let's go, John. He's running into the ring. Ooh, he still got it. He still got it. He still got it, baby. Babyface Sean is back in the building.
Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the greatest of all time, the never-seen 17, here tonight at SummerSlam, one final time, the last real champion, John Cena!
Get it, Alicia. It is main event time. For the 6th time in his career and the final time ever, John Cena will main event SummerSlam, defending the undisputed WWE Championship against the former champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Actually got an opportunity to talk to John Cena earlier today. John seemed like the John Cena of old. The man that I spent over 20 years with in this industry. The man that I rode up and down the roads with. It seemed like the old John Cena is back, much like he proclaimed Friday night on SmackDown. Much like they stood toe-to-toe as the final 2 men in this year's Royal Rumble. 2 of the final 3 before Jey Uso went on to win everything. And after the show of respect, here we go. Cody and Cena underway.
Cody Rhodes said, I wanted the best version of John Cena. Ask and ye shall receive, at least if you believe the words of John Cena this past Friday.
And Cena sending Cody out right out to the announce table early on. Remember, street fight rules, anything goes. You got to win via pinfall or submission. And Cody Rhodes now sends Cena shoulder first into the steel steps. And for those of you questioning whether or not Cody Rhodes had the killer instinct and whether or not he pulled the trigger, Cody Rhodes answers that early.
Yeah, this is a very different situation than WrestleMania 41 when Cody wouldn't pull the trigger. That was about remaining virtuous. This is a street fight, though. Breaking the rules, the standard rules, is not only allowed, it's encouraged. So Cody, fill your boots.
Cody bouncing Cena face first off the apron. And now John Cena going to reverse Cody shoulder first into the steps. And John Cena, that's Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers. And now taking a crutch from Tyrese. Tyrese, of course, out after an Achilles surgery. And now John Cena using the crutch. Again, perfectly legal tonight. Anything goes for the championship.
Yeah, it's very difficult for John Cena to do anything wrong tonight because all bets are off. Now it's Cena cocking up here, using the base of the steel steps that is much heavier than the top end, which is bad enough in itself. Cooking up something here for Cody.
Again, Cena won the championship at WrestleMania with a win over Cody Rhodes.
All right, guys, I am sorry to do this, but I have to sadly get going. I will be watching this match while I am driving. Thanks for joining. I'll give you my rankings later tonight.
Of a street fight like this, any weapon you bring in the ring could well be turned on you.
John Cena, of course,